Hello, Pauper people, and welcome back to our weekly leaks with Combo Walls. Today we are trying to gain the fourth trophy in 5 leagues. I, for some unknown reason, had 3 consecutive leagues where I trophied with this list, and then the last one I went 3-2, losing one to Pili Combo, which was quite cool to be honest. And another two blue-black fairies, mostly due to bad hands and mulligans versus many snuff outs. Anyhow, the list we're going to play is basically the same I also played in the showcase challenge last week, where I really scrubbed out immediately, going 0-3. I lost the first match very close to Black Red Madness, missing multiple times the top deck for the win. Then I lost again a close one to Grixis Affinity, of course, due to Cryo Shaman. And then I lost to a very favorable matchup, which is Black-Blue Cryo Relic Affinity, let's call it this way, due to Infinite Mulligans. Anyhow, it happens. The list is more or less the last one we have played. I was able to trim down the 61st card to go to 60, and that was one of the lands. So now we are playing only 12 lands. One Crystal Grotto, which is really doing good job, and 11 forests. The rest of the deck is unchanged. We are having the normal wall defender setup. The, let's say, kind of flex spots are 2 Tinder Walls, 2 Crashing Drawbridges, and 2 Vine Trellis that I prefer to Wall of Roots because it always remains a 0-4. Our card draw suite is 3 Winding Ways, 3 Lead the Stampede, and we heavily rely on Beastrider Vanguard. We would love to have something casting 3. I might actually try in the future back a Grizzly, even though Beastrider Vanguard is almost as good as Third Path Savant, but on green it costs less and can find freed. The rest is more or less standard. The sideboard, we are flexing on the fact that we play 2 main deck Orochis, and so we have back the Acolytes. We have 2 black Acolytes, mostly against the plethora of the black decks that I expect to see. They were already quite common, but with the new cards, they will be present in big numbers, and it's a good card also against uh, Gardens. We have only one red Acolyte because it's not so good against red. It's mostly there to try to see if we can mize something against the Cryo Shaman. We have 2 Standard Bearers against blue decks, Elves, possibly the Mirror. 2 Mesmeric Fiends catch up against multiple decks, in premise Wolf's Spy, but also High Tide. 2 2 Scat Shot Archers, obviously against Flyers, mostly Mono Blue Fairies and Black Red Madness. Then we have 3 Masked Vandals, because again, with the new card, especially Cryo Relic, we expect to have a lot of artifacts, so we went up back to 3. We have a minimum life gain setup, Bramble Worm, which is good against multiple decks, 1 Pulse, and then 1 Mirror Shard Crab as a catch-all. So let's see if we can win. At the moment, I have an obscene win rate with this deck. I mean, I think I had something like 3 or 4 4-1s and a couple of 3-2s before the 3 straight to 5-0s and 1-3-2. So we are probably hovering around 80% win rate in leagues over 7 leagues or something, maybe more, or 9. Anyhow, let's see how we will fare this time. See you in match 1. Hello, match 1 against Dexter 17. We are on the play. We have a more than reasonable draw. Here we are going to place a Rolly turn 1 and just decide if we want to cycle the end at the end of turn 2 or not. Probably yes. But let's see what we are against at first, if we can find some information about the possible usefulness of the ant as a creature. Opponent is kind of slow. Okay. So the plan here is most likely to play Overgrown Battlement turn 2 with the possibility of cycling the ant. If we are against red, they are probably killing the Saruli, so we will just play the battlement and we will cycle later on. And this is very, very bad for us. So we are playing against most likely Jund Wildfire. That is close to impossible for us. We stick to the plan. We try to go as fast as possible. So next turn, now we are going to, let's see if they familiar. They do not. So it's for sure Jund. Could be Grixis Affinity, but it's less likely. So here we anyhow cycle for the land and discard the land. Plan is okay. We basically have everything to kill next turn. So we just play the Axebane and we keep in hand the Drawbridge for a possible additional familiar. Now, if they have Krark plus Toxin or the not snuff out, the cast down, we are in a bad situation. If not, we could have a chance. We really need them to tap out though. And they have the cast down. Okay, so here we will just go Beastrider Vanguard and we use it immediately. The good news is that they have no third land. They could possibly have a Wildfire and they couldn't use it due to our Axebane in play. Here we get a Chival Sentinel. That again might mean we win next turn if they don't have much. Meaning we Shield Wall Sentinel for Axebane. It's Grixis. Okay, so Grixis is slightly more manageable than oh, come on, Jund. But on the other hand, now they probably have also Galvanic Blasts. So let's see if they kill our. It's unlikely that they had it in advance, but they drew the land and two additional cards. One of the cards was probably the refurbished. So now what we need to do is anyhow try to go for the kill. They shoot up out. And the Krark is there. So now we need But basically we have no options. They are going to sack everything and we are going to concede. How much we love this guy. Oh, maybe they made a mistake? Yes. They didn't hold control, or control didn't work. Sometimes it happens. It's a pity because we are now short of the kill. We really needed that Quirion, but of course we take the chance. It could even be they are new to the interface and don't know how to play properly, but this is less of an excuse in League. I mean, you have to practice ahead of that. So let's see. We find the Orochi. That unfortunately is not enough for us to win. So we anyhow are going to get the second battlement. And we hope to be able to do something next turn. Affinity has to tap out, most likely. So here we have everything, but if they have another familiar, we are kind of doomed. In that case, we will discard the overgrown battlement, because with one land we could still win. Okay, this is fine. Ah, okay. Let's see if they make the same mistake again. They did. They killed our Beastrider, which is a little annoying because again we are one card short. But I cannot say that. So they probably don't know the control thing. I cannot tell. I will tell them because it could be an interface thing, but they were supposed to learn how to play their deck, and possibly I could tell them. Oh, they conceded, which is even better. Okay, so we got very, very lucky. Game 1. So game 2, we will bring in the Shaman. Sorry, the Acolyte, the Vandals, and not much else, I would say. We need to go fast. So we remove a few slow cards. We need the Ents and Tinderwolves for the Vandals. So what we are actually going to remove are a couple of Blitz and DeckTech. Could be a gamble. We could remove the Shieldwall Sentinel, that sometimes is slower than DeckTech, but let's try this way. We might play also the Black Acolytes, because those defend against cast downs, but we are not really afraid by the 1-for-1s. We are mostly afraid by the Krark. So the Mulligan, we have again a reasonable hand. We will start most likely with Kirion, then Okay, opponent had probably it was a little tilted. Let me try to chat. Can I chat with him? No. Let's see. Dexter 17. Hello, we just played. Did the control not work, or did you not know how to use control for KCS? Let's see if they answer. I just I don't want to bug them, but in case they are new and they didn't know the control thing, I hope to be able to tell them. Anyhow, I will stop the video right now. Oh, match 2 against Pinolo Cosmico, who is an Italian friend. And we are on the play. I told them that they are possibly on video. We have a reasonable hand. Let's see what they play. They also are Walls players, but I would expect them to be or on Walls Spy or something very bad for us, like Janda or Grixis, possibly even High Tide. So let's see. We really want to see a forest. We saw Cryo, so it still could be anything. Here we just go for the turn 2 lead. Which is far from ideal, but gives us a turn 4 kill. We will also cycle the Ant at the end of their turn. Let's see if they are Elves. Okay, so Elves, it's okay. It's mostly a race. I would say it's close to 50-50, especially if we are on the play game 1. But it's way harder than it was in the past, due only to I will tell you sooner or later, the Hydra. So they get the turn 3 Timberwatch, but this is not going to be enough. It will be interesting to know or to find out if they are on the monogreen version or the multicolor one. So they basically have the turn 4 kill themselves as well, but it's going to be too slow. And it's good that we didn't actually play the secret door to the Vandal. Okay, so now we just play secret door and we go for the kill. They do not have well, technically they could have vines, but in any case we are going to be dead next turn, so there's not much we can do about it. Okay, we are 1 up. So against Elves, we are going to side in the 2 Standard Bearers, the Pulse, and probably nothing else. Uh, we could try the mesmeric fins as well. So we're going to cut. We don't cut the Quirions, but we cut all the generous ones. Let's see. This is I never tried this plan. We really need to have reasonable mana. We have it. We need yeah, basically a Quirion to win. So we are going to have once again a turn 2 3-drop played thanks to. Okay, they're having to play late turn 2 is huge for us. They even have to discard something. Could be the Ant most likely, or the Sagu. Next turn we are going to play both Axebane and Orochi. They discarded one query. So let's see what they have. They of course have another Quirion. They're going to Timberwolf. That's fine. Now I expect them to have a Quirion. Here it is. And then possibly some other 1-drop. Now here we just go for it, meaning we enchant the Axebane with Freed, hoping to survive until next turn. If we do survive, we have the kill. I don't think they have. Well, they could have the Mass Vandal to remove the Freed. Ah, actually, they have a dedicated card. Okay, so this game is gone. I really didn't expect that one. So this is 9 damage, probably. No, 10 damage actually. And we are dead next turn. We have no outs. Okay, so we concede. Oh, okay. I did not expect this card. It happens. 1-1. We will be on the play this time. It's good we have all of this theoretical interaction. Let's hope to have lands. And we do have lands. Again, we have a very good hand with turn 2 Axebane. We might have the double to drop if we draw a land. Ah, they're mulligan to 5. And they have to sack. This means most likely they have the Titania Priest. Here we go with our Axebane. And next turn we will deploy the two drops and then we go for the kill turn 4. They do not have it. And they were super whiff. Okay, so this was unexpected. We cannot play duck duck, but it's fine. Now let's hope they tap out. They do, and we win. Okay, this was yeah. As this matchup it is, uh, being on the play is huge, and we need to have fast draws. This is why we play Tinderwall just for these kind of things. And we were super lucky having Tinderwall 3 games out of 3 in order to do plays 1 turn earlier. Okay, we are 2-0, and let's see how we will proceed in this league. Match 3 against Vikizin, who is a grinder. We met them already a couple of days ago. They are on Guttersnipe. This end is not good against Guttersnipe, so we're going to Mulligan. This is way better. We put down the Vanguard, even though it was part of the killing hand, might be an error, but I wanted to see if we can draw. So yes, they are red once again. This matchup is very, very hard for us. Okay, now if the Battleland survives, we might have a good turn 3. And here our friend. So we start with Windway, that whips. So if we play a Quirion, we cannot do anything else, and it's going to die. We just play a land. We kind of have the combo. If we could draw Orochi or Axebane and a Tinderwolf for Tac, but quite a lot of pieces missing, and we need to be lucky. First of all, we need to survive this turn, which is not trivial considering that each bolt is 5 damages. And a single lava dart is 6 damages. Let's see if they also have the Fire Blast for the kill. It seems so. There it is. This deck is really complicated for us to deal with, and I really dislike Guttersnipe. It's one of the cards that to me are a little too overpowered in the format, because it's too easy now for red to use them, unless he overuse them. Here we just plug in 3 cards. Basically we decide where we gave up this matchup. We just need to be lucky. We are going to remove one Beastrider, one Quirion, and lose one Orochi. No, we keep the Orochi. Let's go 61. We mulligan. No, we are going to keep this one, but no, we are going to mulligan this one as well. We are going to be dead before we even cast our first spell. We now go to 4. Okay, and these 4 are acceptable, but nothing special. So actually what we are going to do is we put back a land. No, we put back Quirion. Schedule a land. So we just get the land in our first turn, then we go presumably by Interrellis the turn after, but yeah, we have a minimal amount of possibilities to win this game. We go by Interrellis just in case we could find a lead. Presumably Saruli is dying. Yeah. Been playing against oh yeah, you can kill me with a bolt if you want. Playing against a single pinger is doable because one damage is high but nothing exceptional. Okay, 2 pingers now, it's like a Guttersnipe. We need to find something soon. We keep blocking. We want our life total to be as high as possible and them to waste bolts on our defenders if possible. Okay, this thing is going to be ridiculous. So are we dead already? So a single lava dart is now 10 damages. So if they have the fire blast, we are dead. And it appears to be the case once again. And here we are. Okay, 2-1. We beat them the last time we played, but really, I don't like this deck. I really kind of hate the free things, whatever they are. Too many free things are bad for the gameplay, in my opinion. Okay, let's see what happens in match 4. Oh, match 4 against the Zimu 2 that usually plays walls and usually always beat us. That is not super exciting, but it is what it is. We run the play, we keep this one. That it's probably too slow, but It's a reasonable hand. Oh, they are not on walls for once. So the problem is they are probably on high tide. High tide is another basically impossible matchup. Game 1 we need to have the turn 4 kill, that at the moment seems unlikely. Or of course a turn 3 kill. So here we have only 2 mana, but we just go for the lead. Let's see. And we played the land. So here no, it's not outside. Wait. Or it is, who knows? Here we go for tuck. I'm not sure what we are playing against. Might be then some form of familiars. Let's see if they let us tuck. They do. Let's see if they do. I needed to untap before. This was a mistake on my part. Okay, now we can try to go for the kill or just for a card advantage. How many mana do they produce? 7 each. So I think we go for one activation and get an ant, and we just start attacking. Just to go on another side. We even play the second one. And we attack for 7. Oh yeah, they are a flicker deck. I really want to flicker cryogenic relic as well. I will probably make a video of a blue-green build. Okay, so here we are just going to okay, we just go, first of all we take one of these. Got a Cerulean, which is fine. We play the Cerulean, and then we play or try to play another hand. We attack. They are forced to block, presumably one hand. They don't, they go to one or something like that. They snap an hand, that's more than fine for us. And here we try to replay the hand. First we try. Okay, we get the Galvanic Alchemist. So we untap. Okay, they concede game one. Okay, this not clear if it's FAM or not deck. They might or might not playing journeys. So we are just minimally sideboarding in with the two. Standard Bear, the Mirror Chef Club, we could put in also the Pulse or the Mesmeric Fins, but I'm not sure what they are on. Here we are just going to, I think, cut both tendrils this case. This is again a reasonable hand because they give us time. Next turn we will first play this. No, we cannot play the Thunderbearer, so we must use this. Oh, Last Breath. Okay, that depends on how many Last Breaths they have. At least two. Being on the draw was a little problem this game. Let's see if they keep Last Breathing everything. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's some form of familiar. Now let's make them counter. They do not count, which is weird. Now they prohibit. Okay. They are down to just two cards in hand. So we are here close to the kill. We miss one card. They probably have uh, Hydro. They do not. So let's see what they play. It's unfortunately we don't have the kill here. Relic is fine. In this case we just need to outmana them. No, they tapped out, so they're dead. Unless, did they play already land? Not yet. They're really drawing a lot of cards. And the thing is, if they have foil, that can happen, but yeah, we really don't care too much about it. We just try first of all the Alchemist. It works. So we are now, I can't think of anything. We are just going to play the end and then multiple sorry, it's early in the morning. I'm the reaping line. Even though even with the reaping line we are not totally free, because in this particular deck we do not have a 3 casting cost card that allow us to draw a roll deck. So let's hope that this gives us a concession. They doesn't, so we are forced to play around. The possible foil. We are going to get all 3 our drifts out of the deck in our hand, just because not being able to for sure draw infinite with 3 mana casting cost cards in case they counter our invoker. We need multiple. Okay, they concede. We needed multiple leads because we could not recover the invoker having already played the reaping line, so we had to kill them through combat, which is doable, or through secret door. So we needed to see many cards, mainly looking for a Beastrider. Anyhow, we win 2-0, so we are 3-1. Let's see if we can at least for one this league. Match 5 against the SG Gumo. We are on the draw. We are going to mulligan our first hand, as well as the second hand. Opponent also mulligan to 6, and they keep on 6. Third hand as well. Fourth hand as well. Okay, we stay on 3 lands. 3 cards that are forced to be the 2 lands and the Winding Way. The probability of winning this game are not very high. The good thing is that they seem to be on Glint Blade, that usually is oh, they are not. They're on some form of Affinity. It's a pretty nice matchup for us. So let's hope in a good Winding Way. Oh, we get the full 4 cards, even though not exceptional. They are not do something. No. Relic, yeah. So another Relic Brew, some form of Affinity-like. Here we just play our stuff. We are a couple of cards away from the kill, which is a lot of cards away, but considering we mulligan to 3. So they are indeed some form of, oh yeah, actually, Flickering Titan Blade can be kind of annoying. Here we are getting the land. We need to draw stuff as soon as possible. So we want to minimize the possibility to draw more lands. Here we play also these. We have protection from familiar. Another relic. The good thing is that they have only 2 cards in hand for the moment. Of course, they can draw a lot of cards. Third relic. Now, here we will need a draw spell or a drift. Unfortunately, we don't get either, so we just pass the turn. So looking at this deck, it should be reasonably good matchup for us because they are slow, very slow. They are Titan Blade probably, or they go for So here we are going to lose our I think the drawbridge. We pretend to need the Ceruli. We keep drawing useless things. We don't even need to untap. The good thing is that they have only 1 card in hand and are super slow. They're just dawdling. And we need only 1 card to start doing things. Let's see if they take the relic. Yes. Okay, we get the winding way, so we just play it to get nothing. Okay, so we unfortunately lost a lead the stampede, but now they have to solve the end problem. It's funny that we told their dawdling, we basically saw the same amount of cards they did, and we mulligan to 3. What is this thing? Ah, the new glitter-like guy. 1717. Yeah, he's a reasonably big guy. So they elegantly solved the glitter problem. So here we are killing one of their things, even if they can blood fountain it back. We just need a little bit of time. Okay. So here we are forced to go for one lead stampede. Okay, we now have everything for the kill except the kill card. On the other hand, we can block forever. It would be nice if we win on a mulligan to 3 on the draw. It's weird that they do not seem to have interaction. They drew 22 cards. Here we are going to block with the... I really like them wanting to play, to pay 4 mana to get back the Skyfishers. So they basically, well, they could have snuff out. So for the moment, we don't even untap. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have infinite mana now. And they tapped out. So we really need... Is this guy? Human Knight. We really need just one card. Please, deck. Deck, this was not nice. Here we are forced to play it. And we need to jump block once again. We might, survive one hit. I don't think they have anything capable of doing 2 damages. They do have the cast down, which is okay. Another big guy. Here we are forced to block because next turn, otherwise they have a lethal. We keep whiffing amazingly. Oh, we will just deploy an Orochi as a possible bait. This really looks like the old Pauper with super grindy decks, taking forever to kill, dirtling drawing cards. Yeah, I think we just take it. Oh, so we see if they have something. Okay, let's see if they have multiple. But this is really not sure how useful it is for them. It's weird they didn't play a single familiar. Now, it's all or nothing. We need to find a good card now. And we whiff. So we concede game 1. So we are going to bring in the bundles. Then the question is, do we bring in some additional interaction, meaning, or this, but they might have also white removal. I don't think it's probably we try this one. We can cut. We are going to have a lot of time. So we cut one Orochi because we need it only in the late game. We got a single Tinderbolt and a DeckTech. Okay, this end is reasonable, even though we can be creeped by a single cast down. They are mulligan. This end is becoming very good. Hoping they do not have untapped land plus a removal. They have the untapped land and don't have the removal. Let's hope they don't have the familiar. They don't have the familiar. Okay, I think this is a sort of mistake on their part. Probably familiar is better in their deck than practically anything else. Here we are going to play get an axe. They will say thing about their deck is that they usually have to tap out most of the time. So here we are going to Axebane. They are going to cast down it. We are going to let's see. If I untap this, it's 6 mana, including corded. Otherwise, it's just 7 mana, 8 mana. I think we don't need. Okay, so we have a total of 8 mana. We play everything. So we bundle their bridge and we remove our poor Axebane. We play this and we get another Axebane. Now they have only 2 lands. It will basically all depend on them having cast down. They don't. Okay, so this is very good. So we start with Axebane. We lead. They do have the cast down. Yes, in this case we take a few blue, and let's say 4 blue and 1 black. Blue. Then we untap. Okay. So we have another Vandal that we don't need for the moment. So first of all, we just okay, they concede. Okay, so this more or less is how the game I would expect them to go if we don't mulligan to 3. Just looking if we could bring back Tinderwall. Do we really need the crab? Possibly. Let's try. Okay. We have the turn 2 double spell, assuming our Tinderwall survives. Unfortunately, we can only Vandal once. No, this is very, very good. So this is another of the good side of Tinderwall. Playing two drops turn 2. And they are mana screwed, so we fetch a land to get them even more mana screwed. And we win. Okay, we get the 4-1. Basically winning all the games we could win. We even met 2 different relic brews that of course are yet to be refined. We almost won on a mulligan to 3, and we lost badly against Guttersnipe as we usually do, even though in the last couple of days I actually won a few against Guttersnipe, but it basically means being lucky. So in the last 5 leagues, we have had 3 consecutive 5-0, a 3-2, and a 4-1. And previously I had something like 3-4-1s and a 3-2, so the deck is definitely playable in leagues right now. Thanks for watching, and see you to the next weekly league video. Ciao!